Hello, everyone. Welcome to the new moon reading, the new moon in Scorpio for November 1st. I'm super excited. If you're new here, my name is Fiona. What I do a whole ton of stuff. If you're new, the best way to describe it is an alchemical energy shaman. I work with shifts, transitions. I also am a teacher as well too, and I have a fondness for the galactic. So I do all things metaphysical and energy related. But yes, enough about me. Let's get into this reading. So, first of all, we're dealing with a Scorpio new moon, which is super exciting because that's Scorpio and its natural watery energy. And be prepared right now to embody a lot of that energy because that's what Scorps do. They are great at embodying, they're probably the deepest emotion signs out there. They get right in there and they're not afraid of looking at the other side of things, flipping it upside down and getting into it. So be prepared for that. Also, with this energy, like I'm super excited for November because we got Pluto back in Aquarius. So we have new ways to tap into that energy cycle, rebirth, um, death, rebirth. We're stepping into it with an Aquarius innovative. Essentially, we're going to start coloring outside the lines and we're going to have a lot of system shifts, which is super exciting. But also with this new moon, we have Saturn showing up and putting a little like beep, beep, a little bit of support in there. And with Saturn, they kind of, well, it's the Capricorn energy of Saturn. It's the ability to get stuff done is probably the best way to put it. And Saturn will kind of push you to get what needs to be done. And what we need to have done here during this new moon and the Scorpio energy is I looking at my notes here, essentially to look below the surface. So if there's been an undercurrent or you're not understanding things fully, or there's been big shifts this month, which from these cards there have been, um, there's two things that need to be done. One is you need to take responsibility for your action in the situations. So there's no playing victim. There is absolutely zero playing victim this month. You had a role to play, but also to recognize stuff did happen that were outside of your control as well too. So there's that energy that Saturn will bring up is like to look below the surface, because we can't spiritually bypass our participation or at least the role because we were there at some point for the situation. So that's what I love about Saturn showing up in this energy. And if you're new to all of this, the new moon is a great time to hit the reset button. I tell my clients that all the time. It's like if you fall off the wagon or something happens, every 14 days you kind of have like a reinstatement. And with the new moon, it's even more clear. It's better than the full moon to restart things. Also, is an opportunity to like refresh, to cleanse, kind of etch a sketch if you feel off track, and reverse engineer your goals and get going again. So what I have here for the new moon is I do 3 cards, and of course they're all swords. They're Archangel Michael. I'm working with the Archangel Power Tarot deck by Radley Valentine. Um, and so the opening card is how we need to enter this new moon is the 10 of Michael. So we will be entering in a state where we're walking away from things. It could be relationships, it could be work, it could be ideas, it could be beliefs, but it just no longer serves us, which is awesome. I think for myself and for a lot of us that are energy intuitives, this was the month that we can say, I got the memo. I got the memo finally. So that's the energy we're walking into the new moon with, which I love. And so this new moon is all about the 6 of Swords. It's a transition. It's transitory. It's going from rough waters. I don't know why my camera's not focusing. Be nice, camera. We're going from rough waters to calmer waters. Just in tradition, the Rider-Waite, the traditional deck, he's just got the clothes they own on their back. They're not packed. You're the energy of this new moon, the focus of this new moon is to transition. So we're coming in, we walked away from stuff. We're just like bowing out. We're done with it. Too many swords in my back. I've learned my lesson. And now we're moving away. And the key here, and what I teach in my master classes, because I like to do master classes about the major arcana, is with and the minor arcana is the one class I did on the Six of Swords is you can move faster. Your boat can move faster when you recognize you're still carrying the six swords in your boat. So then those are beliefs or ideas or thoughts or memories that are just holding you back. And you just drop a sword every so often, you release. And so if you're working on the release, not like ripping the band-aid off and causing yourself to go into the fetal position on the floor. I'm not talking like that. You're going to use this new moon to recognize you're carrying things, you're carrying emotions, thoughts, beliefs, and then you're going to gradually, over this new moon to full moon, drop a sword off the boat so your boat can move faster because it's weighing you down a wee bit faster along the river. And I love that. And also there's that little pup. That little pup is in there. I love how Bradley throws his dogs in there. It's a beautiful energy of the dog, the collie protector. You're safe, you're good. I like this. And where we're headed, the intention is to sit into our Queen of Swords energy. Amen. The Queen of Michael. She will eventually focus. Where's she at? I don't know. Here. Okay. I don't have all day for this to figure out what it's going to do, but you get the drift. So the Queen of Michael, brilliant, self-reliant, insightful, humorous. The Queen of Swords is the woman I go to, or the energy, the divine feminine I step into. Sometimes when I have to do business, when I have to sit down and do admin for the work that I do, or other than that, I'm sitting up there, woohoo, high priestess work. But for the most part, that's tarot energy. Sitting in that energy. But when I'm here, the Queen of Swords, she's got a lot of friends, a lot of connections, but she hasn't handed her heart over to anyone. That's the Queen of Cups. So she is still a little guarded, but she's got a lot of connections, acquaintances, people she can get connected and move ahead with things. So we're headed towards an energy of time for career or goals and getting serious about stuff and not getting swayed or distracted potentially by emotions or the one thing you won't find the Queen of Swords is falling on a sword. So she's not going to be out there, making sure everybody's happy. She is a recovered people pleaser, and she's getting out there and getting stuff done and not holding on to all of the emotions of the past. She's aware, she's learned the lessons, but she's like, heck no, I've got things to do, goals to achieve. I don't necessarily see her energy purging her past connections that she walked away from, but she has a new understanding of those relationships and how to use them to serve her goals, and and equally how she can from a distance or from an air energy help them as well to achieve their goal without getting involved. So it's a beautiful energy. It might feel a little lonely in the beginning as the Queen of Swords, but the Queen of Swords gets stuff done. Like for me personally, I'd rather sit in the Queen energy than the King. The King is a little too aloof and far removed. The Queen is still interactive and connecting with people. So when I look at this, this is an absolute beautiful transition. So we're heading into this new moon, recognizing we've got to walk away from things, but we had a role to play, because I'm not here, like I don't know about this lifetime. I'm not here to sit in victim mindset. It has its place, but you know what? I've got the hero mindset. I've got things to do. I'd rather be motivated by my past rather than held onto it. Yes, I know there's varying degrees of that before people say, but there's trauma. Yes, there's trauma. There is a healing process, which is what this card is all about. This card here. So we're heading into that. So use this time at this new moon to reflect, to pull apart the layers, start setting goals on where you want to go long-term and short-term, and step into your, pardon me, your bad A, the Queen of Swords energy, because you deserve it. You deserve it. You deserve to shine. Get out there and get her done. So there we go, my lovelies. That is the new moon in Scorpio energy. But yes, I love this energy. I'm super excited. I'm like, finally a new moon. I'm like, just tear away the layers and go. So yes, if you enjoyed this reading and you want to know more, please click like, subscribe, all those fun button stuff down below. But I also, if you're interested in the work that I do, I will be having I will be having, oh, there we go. ADHD is kicking in. Um, I I will have Black Friday sales going on with my monthly spiritual growth membership. I will have 70% off um all my readings. And plus I will be offering a 1-year container about crystals and chakras. Oh, I'm so excited. 1-year container on crystals and chakras that will start in January, but I will be opening entry to that class, that course, the sacred container about crystals and chakras, about healing information, how to work them together, what the heck are the chakras, how to work with crystals. And it will be, from what I've told from my mentors and from my colleagues, a phenomenal investment. I keep trying to explain to people, you will not need a payment plan for this. So keep a look at my website. I will have a special site there that will go up, I believe, November 7th or 8th. It's the Friday. And yes, I'm here to serve. I want to make my courses accessible. I want to make this healing accessible. So come check out the community and everything I have available. And I hope you have a beautiful new moon and you all get to step into your queen. Yes, I love it. Take care, everyone.